There's a real serious concern about using animal products for growing our vegetables, right? So when we hear these sound bites and we hear these news stories about foodborne illnesses, and we hear about E. coli and salmonella and listeria and all of these things that are very, very serious, what the media always says is, well, we found the source. The source is the spinach. The source is the tomatoes. The source is not the spinach and it's not the tomatoes. It was some farm, some animal waste that contaminated that vegetable. The spinach becomes the carrier, the apples, the tomatoes, whatever, becomes the carriers of that foodborne illness, but they're animal-related diseases. We are prone to animal-related diseases because we're animals, right? We don't get what plants get. We're not plants. We don't get aphids, right? We don't get mold and mildew. We don't get these things because we're animals. So it's a real serious concern. People have to really think about these things. The blood meal, the bone meal, the animal products that are in a lot of the fertilizers. I recommend that people they can get soil that doesn't have these added fertilizers so that they're not putting, bone meal and blood meal, which was a concern in terms of mad cow disease. Our close contact with animals started giving us the diseases that the animals had: tuberculosis, measles, smallpox, which is also called cowpox. These are all related to our close contact with animals. So in order to start dealing with these diseases, we started creating vaccines. Where does the word vaccine come from? Vaca comes from cow. Because we started using the diseases from these animals to inject in ourselves to develop an immunity to these things. So it's very serious when we start talking about, this close contact we have and their manure. If there is some kind of contamination on a vegetable, it's from an animal farm.